Hello, 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 hello. Hi, everyone. Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi. How are you? Long time no see. Yeah, sorry I didn't stream on Saturday. I don't know. I don't know. It just didn't happen. It didn't happen. But I'm really excited about this game. I hope everyone's been well. How's your week been? Welcome. Let's move on over here. Blah, 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 blah. Whoa. One of my professors has an essay due on Halloween. I'm like, fuck, no way am I doing that shit. Luckily, I get to drop one assignment for this class. Oh, whoa, nice. Oh, I didn't know y'all get like a get out of one assignment free card. That's nice. Halloween's a nice one to drop. Yo, also happy fucking early Halloween. Yo, damn. What is that freaking booty emo? That's crazy. I thought that like Twitch was going out, getting out there and removing a lot of those like saucier emotes. Um, you're my favorite otter. Thank you. What the hell? Thank you. You're my favorite fox pen. Oh, I hope everyone's had a good week. I've had a pretty good week. Productive. I feel like I've got a lot of other work done, which is good. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been focusing, I guess. Not much going on. I've got some bananas I want to bake into banana bread really soon. That's literally all that's going on in my life right now. I'm like, oh, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon. Holy fuck. I really like it so far. I'm currently rank D in Pokemon. It's a good ass game. Good ass game. I love Pokemon. It's so good. Fuck. Oh shit. So damn good. I don't know. People gotta shut the fuck up about Pokemon not being good because they're wrong. Um, but anyway, that's my Pokemon spiel. Yeah, I've pretty much been working on stuff, and playing Pokemon. That's just been my life for the past week. You're almost caught up with me? Whoa, you're slacking. What do you got, like a job or something? What do you got, a life? Just a good ass game though. Good ass game. And I found a shiny. Fletchling early on, and I was using it for a while, and then I'm like, I want to use this other Pokemon. I don't want to use this bird anymore. I don't understand the hate towards Pokemon Legends ZA. I think people are at this point where they'll never be happy. There's too much baggage. There's too much nostalgia, too much baggage, too many unreasonable expectations. And obviously, Game Freak does get screwed over. Like they don't have as much time or budget apparently as they really need. So yeah, I mean there's plenty to like complain about, but I can't put the game down. Like it's fucking fun. I don't know. At the end of the day, isn't that what matters? Still rocking my shiny Lopunny. Damn, what? How'd you get a shiny Lopunny? Goddamn. That's such a good one. Everyone I know has got like a shiny like Weedle. I don't know. Luck. Fuck. Go out and buy a lotto ticket right now. 13 million budget? Wait, really? What's like the budget for like what was like the budget for like Baldur's Gate 3? I feel like there's like a big difference here. I've caught one shiny Mimikyu I caught in Sun and Moon. Ooh. I got really lucky with Arceus. I ran into a shiny Alpha Graveler just purely by chance. No shiny charm or anything. Um and then every other shiny that I've gotten besides the Fletchling was like I was farming for it. I was doing the outbreaks or whatever. My luck was used up on Pink Torn Yoga Pants and Bunny Boy. That's true. You should do the opposite of buying a lotto ticket, which is probably buying, I don't know, a sandwich. Selling a lotto ticket. Buying some cigarettes. I think it's just you can't please everybody. For some people, ZA is everything they've ever wanted. For others, it's the worst. How is it the worst Pokemon though? Like literally, like this is like literally what everyone's wanted. Like everyone's wanted it to be like the anime, and now it's like the anime. No more of that like freaking turn-based shit. My mom already bought home 2 sandwiches. Whoa. Bello, hi Jack. Hi, how are you? Can't wait to watch Zootopia 2. What? Where? When is that coming out? Oh, hang on. Is that out already? Zootopia 2. Why does Zootopia 2's always come up every single stream? Someone's just like, oh damn, Zootopia 2. And I'm always like, I don't care. I don't fucking care. It's a month away. It's a whole month away. It's the end of November. I ate oatmeal. Yo, that's so good. Damn. I still have yet to. Wait, what happened to my face tracking? I've still yet to make oatmeal. I have not had that life experience. Oof, let me adjust my microphone a little bit. There's a new Fiona and Cake today. Get excited for that. I still haven't I haven't started watching that yet. Fuck. Is it good? I'll care if it gets rave reviews. I can already see the Rotten Tomatoes consensus in my mind. It's like while it may not be Disney's best, like it's still sure to please fucking furry heads. It'll be something like that. Like if Zootopia 2 doesn't reach the heights of the first, I don't know. It's gonna be some shit like that. Have y'all seen the fucking ClickHole article that's like somehow our baby has been rated on Rotten Tomatoes or something like that? I don't know. Fuck. Let me find it. ClickHole baby Rotten Tomatoes. It's like fuck this fucking website used to be so good. Hang on. Here it whoop. Whoop. Wait, where yo. My display? Hello? What the fuck? Give me 1 second. Display primary, why aren't you working? Oh, it's because I... Okay, yeah. No, I got it. Bip, bip, bip. There we go. This is the click hole. Yeah, we got out of the hole. My infant son has a 43% on Rotten Tomatoes. Does anyone know how this happened? While initially promising, Mason quickly falls flat and ultimately fails to deliver on even the most basic expectations of a 2-month-old child. The whole ass article. Becoming a father has been a transformative experience that nothing could have prepared me for. When I hold my 2-month-old son Mason in my arms, I feel love and joy unlike anything I've ever known. That's why I found it a little confusing when I logged into Rotten Tomatoes the other day and discovered that Mason had garnered a meager 43% rating. Does anyone know how this happened? Frankly, I'm surprised that Rotten Tomatoes even reviewed my son, since they primarily seem to stick to movies. My wife and I certainly didn't submit our baby for critical consideration, so we never expected America's top film reviewers to weigh in on him. On top of that, I'm puzzled that he received a middling grade, which resulted in a green tomato splat being displayed by his name. I know that 43% isn't a completely terrible score, but it does technically classify him as rotten on the tomatometer. Anyway, I don't know, this fucking... Sometimes, like, Onion and Clickhole articles just bounce around in my head. Oh... I guess this is actually what it's like to have a baby, though, because I remember my brother telling me when my baby niece was born that, like, when she was, like, a month old, they, like, measured, like, the circumference of her head, and she was, like, slightly on the lower size of, like, cranium size, which means, like, it was it was like a millimeter smaller than the average baby, but then since then it's grown into a normal baby head size. But like, my mom was like, "Excuse me," like she was so mad. Like, what are you saying? But I don't know, babies are weird. Sometimes they, sometimes they got to grow into their head size a little bit. My baby niece is extremely cute, by the way. You won't get to see pictures because I don't have any. This is why you don't have kids. What? Because you get competitive. All right. Let me put this away. I hope she gets an abnormally large head. I hope she gets an average head. Do you have an abnormally large head? Kind of. The expectations are too much. I guess. I mean, they shouldn't be any higher than the expectations you put on yourself, right? Babies are just us in the future, in a way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let me put this away. So, what are we playing today? We're playing this game called Welcome to the Dark Place. It's by Zeekers of Lethal Company fame. And now I am naked.
My boobs are meant to go here.
So apparently this game has been in the works for like 6 to 8 years, on and off. And it's a almost entirely text-based adventure. Let me drink some water because I'm thirsty. Okay. Thank you for the pets. Thank you. Let me pause the music. Are you all y'all ready to go into my dark place? Bends over. Alright, hang on. Welcome to Dark Place. It starts off non-full screen when I tested it. So y'all have to deal with this for now. But then I think you can full screen it later, because I checked the settings and it was like, you must start the game first. It's a little mysterious. Dog bless Seekers, dude is a king, agree. Lethal Company still goated. None of the, in my opinion, I've heard some people disagree, but I think Lethal Company is the best Lethal Company-like friend swap, if you want to call it that. None of the Lethal clones have gotten close, in my opinion. I don't think Repo is as good, I'm sorry, but Repo is pretty good. But, you know. Whiskey! Thank you for the resub. Thank you. Yeah, I stream sometimes when I feel like it. Yo, Whiskey, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for your game. I'm really excited. I forgot what it was called. I just remembered when I rated and everyone in the chat was like, "Oh, it's called like Rim Job Edgers or something." And that's like I forgot the actual name of it, and that's like the only thing I remember. But that's really exciting. Yo. It's out? Oh my god. Oh my god. I got to look into that like immediately after stream. Holy shit. Yo, everyone check out Whiskey's new game. Anyway, that's really awesome. Also, congrats on launch. Holy shit. I've never heard of this game. Lethal Company Upturned Hotel is cool. Yeah, the Upturned is so good too. I'm literally always saying the Upturned is so slept on. It was a Zeeker's game before Lethal Company. But this is a after Lethal Company game. So yeah, you go to set full screen, it says you must first enter the dark place. So we got to deal with this for now. Welcome to the dark place. Make sure my audio is okay. Boop. Are you sure? Save data will be reset if there is any, yes? Content warning, Welcome to the Dark Place contains heavy themes surrounding death and mental illness as well as descriptions of suicide. Okay. Audio is essential. Please play with sound. You will need a left and right speaker. Headphones are best. Your volume might be too loud if you can clearly hear the static noise. Hold up. Hold up. I don't... Okay. Be nice to your ears. Got it. After the intro, every choice you make will be saved. You can press escape or start at any time to quit to the main menu. Death resets all progress. Oh, shit. It's a roguelike. You can also reset your progress in the options. Can y'all hear that okay? I thought I could describe a state. Make a map of sorrow. I know it might not stop. I stand my ground. It screeches to a halt. Pull out my pocket pistol. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. I aim at the driver as I walk around to his door. His window is already rolled down. He's a burly-looking man who looks to be in his 30s. His eyes are darting around, then he focuses on me. Aim at the driver as I walk around to his door. Window's already... Am I robbing a man's car? Well, it seemed like I got hit by a car. Hang on. He's a burly-looking man who looks to be in his 30s. His eyes are darting around, then he focuses on me. Tell him to get out. This ride is mine, I say. The man stares and does nothing. Stare back. A grin spreads across his face, but his eyes stay the same. Keep staring. He opens the car door and slowly gets out. I wait until he moves away a safe distance. Get in quickly. I jump in and shut the door. Drive. I press down on the gas, and the dark trees outside start whizzing by. Something doesn't feel right. Look at the back seats. There's nothing back there. The car is pristine. Anyway, actually, it's probably new. Something still doesn't feel right. Look in the side view mirror. I don't see anything on the road behind me. Turn the mirror. I turn the mirror. Adjust my seat. Ah, that's all. I move the seat forward and lean it back a little. This is better. Open the glove box. In the glove box is a small note and a road map. Look at the map while driving? I don't know about that. That's the scariest thing about this game so far. Also, can I make it full screen yet? Can I not do that? If I hit escape, does it like automatically quit me, or is there a menu? Oh, it's hold to quit. It's like Deltarune style. Try Alt Enter. No, it didn't work. Sometimes like F5 doesn't work either. Maybe it'll do some immersive thing with the windowed screen. Maybe it's like one-shot style. It will automatically turn to full screen soon. Okay, yeah. See? 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 As a streamer, I don't like when games do this, but as a gamer, it's cool. It's like when they change like the fucking aspect ratio of a movie mid-movie. In the glove box there's a small note and a road map. Read the note. Enjoy the car while it's yours. Let me turn on the radio. I click the radio on and twist the dial. Can y'all hear this okay? Some opera singer. Awkward. Now some silly country music. Gross. I stop at solemn piano. Classical music. Boring! I twist the dial again. Some experimental rock, some electronic pop. Not in the mood. I'm not in the mood for rap either. Ugh! Keep looking. Then I find pure static. Watch the road. I didn't even read the map. I lean back and let go of the steering wheel. I'm just resting my foot on the pedal, watching the road with eyes half open, imagining I'm on the ocean. I can feel the bright wind and water battering my face. The shore stretches on for miles and I'm alone. Drift off. I jerk awake. What was that noise? I'm still on the road. Look at the sunroof. Or maybe I should just calm down. I listen to the static again and begin to drift off into its waves. I'll go wherever the road takes me. I open my eyes. The low fuel icon is lit up. Already? Fuck! There's something on the road. Stop the car. I slam the brakes. The car halts just in front of a tall deer. It's standing there staring at me. Watch it. Its head turns around on a swivel, all the way around until it's facing me again. Then its head pops up on two metal beams, revealing a round, wind-up alarm clock. The clock goes off, rattling atop its severed neck. Burp. Oh. The deer explodes and the car hood bursts into flames. The airbag goes off and I fumble the door open and stumble into the trees. Keep running. I stumble away in a panic. Walking down from the road is tough. The grass is tall and wet and the leaves hang low from the trees. I stop. In the moonlight I hear something sitting in the tall grass. It's a shiny black sculpture of some kind of bird with its head lifted high. A warm, colorful light emanates. A wind gushes out somewhere, as if from an open door. It's a swan. With its reflective shape, I see a sunny desert road. I turn my head and it becomes a shimmering glass train full of passengers, all laughing as it whizzes by. Then it's a cavern carved out in the shape of a cathedral, lit by an old man's mining helmet. I must be going crazy. No, let's look deeper. Oh! The swan shatters under the swing of a sledgehammer. Look up. A scraggly, long-haired old man is hunched over, heaving from exhaustion. What is all this? No, he blurts out. That's easy to answer. The question is why? The dark place is not for the eyes. Then he looks up as he seems to hear something. He waves me off. Go! Go back! Hurry! Run back. Hi, Yubi. Hi, how are you? I turn around and run, trudging up the road. Keep going. I come to the car and look over it for a second. It's black and it smells like burnt oil and rubber. The deer is gone. Where is it now? Look at the side view mirror. All I see in the mirror is a pair of lights approaching. Step out into the road. As I bring my hand over my gun, something becomes restless in the air around me. Like static electricity, the headlights are getting closer. Uh-oh. The car screeches to a halt in front of me. I pull out my pocket pistol. The hood of their car is unlatched, and the windshield is cracked. There's a kid crying in the back seat. I brandish my pistol. Go to the driver's window. A young, short-haired woman stares at the road ahead, pale hands clutching the wheel. The kid looks like me. Is that me? Open the front door. What am I? Oh! Something strikes. The world crumbles beneath my feet, and I fall to a black ravine. I'm drowning. I can't see. All once true is false. In one hard blow, I'm knocked into the dark place where all the people go. Wake up. I pick myself up. The canopy of leaves far above my head shroud the cloudy sky. So it's dim down at the forest floor. I've never been here before. Nailed to a tree, there's a small note. Read it. For fresh strikes, unfortunately, welcome to the dark place. We all go here. Play by the dark place's 6 rules, or fate's worse than death will find you in this nightmare. Okay. 3 red blots mark liars. Food means depravity and death. Tellers of time are sped up by. This part of the note seems torn through. Okay, someone write this down. Food bad. 3 dots bad. Okay. Holes in suspicious places may lead to the undergoing. Don't listen to the wolf. The train is the only escape. Okay. Pick a direction. I hear a distant train whistle. All I have is an empty handgun. East? East? Green leaves flutter down from the trees. Keep going east. East. To the east, I see a short tower made of cement. East. Tower. It's a short, round, sturdy tower of solid gray cement. The thing is big and a little intimidating. It doesn't care to blend in with the rest of the forest. It seems important. Investigate. West side. I'm at the west side of the big cement tower. There's a small crack in the wall. It's dark inside. Listen to the crack. Oh, that takes me back. Whatever. You knew it was coming. Oh. What was that? Is that like a bug? Can you hear that?
Hello there. What a peculiar game that is, huh?
Hector, thank you for the tier 3. Thank you so much. It's a text-based adventure called Welcome to the Dark Place. Let's go to the north side. North of tower. I'm at the north side of the big cement tower. East side? There's a brown wooden door. Open door. It's locked. Listen to door. Nothing. Open door. Look in the keyhole. It's dark in there. Around tower. South. There's something shiny on the ground. Pick up the thing. Oh. Open door. I used the key that I found in the grass. The door clicks. I'm in a dim, tight corridor. Behind me is the door leading outside. To my left, I see stairs going up. Ahead, I see another door leading into the center of the building. Go upstairs. I'm in a tight, twisting stairway. Below me is the way out of the tower. Go up. The stairs lead me up a dark brown wooden door. Open. Listen to the door. Open. It's a messy study room. There's an undone bed and books strewn across the floor. Besides the bed, there is a desk stacked with papers. At the far end of the room is a window with a big telescope peering out. Look in the telescope. I look in the telescope. It's currently pointing at the clouds. They look normal. Turn the telescope. I turn the telescope around, looking at the cloud formations until, to the distant northwest, I see one that stands out completely. It's dark, like smoke, whirling and lighting up deep inside with sparks of lightning. To the northwest? Okay. Look elsewhere. Rummage through the drawers. I pull out the bottom drawer and find 2 fuses. They look like cylindrical glass casing with wires twisting around inside. Take the fuses. Look through more drawers. There's all kinds of papers with physics
But
calculations
I
and
love dog
theories.
shit.
When did I say that? Many of these writings mention the dragon and the cloud. The handwriting is so awful that I can't understand much. Go back downstairs. Let's go... Open the door to the center of the building. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was crazy. I step inside, the light is off, but in the dark I can see something big that has a black tarp over it. There's a light switch to my right. Switch on the light. I flick the switch. A dim light bulb blinks on. Now that I can see the whole thing, it's massive, whatever it is. It's surrounded by big, old, dead computers and machinery. Uncover it. I uncover a large mechanical contraption from what seems to be big black nylon wings on both sides. It looks like the bare metal endoskeleton of a giant bird. It's clearly in disrepair. Look in the computer. I make my way over to a dusty old computer. It reminds me of an arcade cabinet. Turn it on. I reach around the back and flip the tiny switch. The thing whirs to life, surprisingly. The screen displays some options. Dragon schematics. Internal systems missing, missing motherboard, missing power unit, missing central motor, missing fuse, missing speaker, missing lenses, missing disk drive, missing vacuum tube. Refresh? Okay. The mechanical beast is malfunctioning. Terminate. It stops moving. Map? The map seems to be corrupted. I'll have to draw my own or keep track of landmarks. Okay, so hang on. We got north, south, east, west, right? And then we got starting position, start, and we went east to the tower. And then to the northwest is some ominous clouds with lightning, I assume. Or maybe it's somewhere over here. I don't know. Okay. I got that. I got that going for me. There might be a game map. I don't know. I don't know. Journal. Corrupted. Oh. Ah! Entry 99. Shadows cutting deeper. No. Tomorrow the cloud will be to the northwest, right over Dimlows. Right over Dimlows. Okay, Dimlows. Got it. I'm staying awake tonight here in the lab. Not like I could sleep anyway. We set flight at dawn. Development has been cut short as I fear of tampering, sabotage. I've barricaded the door. I hear voices, some of my own, saying things I would and wouldn't say. It's getting hard recognizing my own thoughts. This will be my last true message. Sometimes, many times, I've wondered what I am really doing this for. Now there is one thing I know. To find a way out of the dark place is to discover what the dark place is. Ooh, games. Play maze. The audio sounds corrupted. You're standing in a hallway. The floor and walls are coated in a thick layer of dust. The air is filled with it. You can't keep from coughing. Walk. As you walk, your bare feet leave clear footprints in the dusty hardwood floor. There's a red door to the left wall and a big window straight ahead. The window is so dusty you can't see through it. Wipe. It's a face on the other side of the glass, grinning, looking at you. Speak. You feel silly as you realize it's a mirror, not a window. Look behind me in the mirror. There's nothing there. Door? The red door, like everything else, is coated in dust so that it barely even has a color anymore. Open. You turn the knob and push it open, displacing the thick mass of cobwebs that filled the crack of the door. The dust sticks to your hand. It's another hallway, just the same as the last. You walk down to it and come to a crossroads. Left. What's forward? What kind of crossroads has 3? Left. You turn left. The hallway is longer than the previous one. Forward. The hallway's a dead end, except for something dark and round on the wall at the end. Forward. It's a big hole in the wall. It seems to lead to pitch darkness. Go in hole. The computer screen goes black. Ah, what happened? The computer screen switches to a realistic visual of the dusty wall and the dark hole in the center. It's getting bigger. Watch. The black hole gradually takes up the whole computer screen. I feel deeply uncomfortable. Watch. The darkness begins to expand out of the computer screen. Turn it off. It won't turn off. The darkness is expanding out into the room. Press random buttons. The game won't turn off. Rub my hands on the keys. I can't see anything. Press escape. The darkness takes over the room. Suddenly, I feel vertigo, like I've moved somewhere else. Green text appears on the black computer screen. Read the computer screen. Welcome to the undergoing. You have 53 seconds. Computer room. It's a cold, sleek room with a computer on the desk in the corner. Go to the door. I go to the door on the north wall. Listen. Go inside. Art room. Paintings cover the walls, and unfinished easels are everywhere. Brushes and paint litter the marble floor. The artist isn't here, but there is a woman appreciating a blank canvas. I see doors to the north, east, and south. North? Go to the north door. Go inside. Smells like rubber and sweat. A burly man stares me dead in the eyes as he lifts 400 pounds. Oh, wait! Okay, so I guess I literally have 53 seconds in the undergoing. Maybe we can come back and learn more. Continue a forest. Nailed to a tree, there's a small note. I've never been here before. Read it. For fresh strikes, welcome to the Dark Place. We all go here. Play by the Dark Place's 6 rules, or fate's worse than death will find you in this nightmare. Holes in suspicious places may lead to the undergoing. Okay, well, I feel like I need to avoid that. Maybe I shouldn't go in random holes anymore. Maybe it's time to head... Oh, press C to make a map. Ooh. Scroll in to draw. Oh my gosh, I can literally do that. I can literally do... Scroll in. Okay. To the east. Can I, like... Can I, like... Can I move... How do I move to, like... Oh, it's right click. It's right click. It's right click. Draw Pumpkaboo from... I don't want to mess up my map. I don't know if it... Can I erase? I don't know if I can erase. This is what a castle looks like. I know, pretty fucking good, right? You're like, God damn, I didn't know you could draw like that. Damn. And there's a little drawbridge. And a moat. Every castle's gotta have a moat. Right? You're like, God damn. It's a tower, not a castle. What do you think this is? Whatever. I took some artistic liberties. Anyway, we got to the northwest. We got Dimlows. There we go. There we go. I haven't seen much of your art in a good minute. Fuck. This is what you get for all your waiting? I haven't drawn in a good minute. All right. Let me check my pockets. Oh, I got a tiny handgun. They even tell me what north, east, south, and west is, in case I don't know. Let's go north. To the north, I see a tree with a hole. No hole! North. One of the old trees here has a large hole that allows me to see straight through to the other side. No, we're not doing that. West. Okay, west. There's nails hammered into all the trees here. North. To the northwest is a pleasant stream. North. The stream flows west down from the east. West. The stream flows south down from the east. To the west is a weeping tree. A tree has blood seeping out of the cracks in its bark. I'm afraid to come near it. Its blood flows into the nearby stream, making the water red. I can fix this, says a voice from inside the tree. You're making the water unclean. Yes, I know. I'm poisoning the water. You should cut me down. I would make a good lodge. I don't have an axe. I can fix this myself. I can fix it. The tree tears its roots out from the ground and then falls into the water. The whole stream turns dark red. Alright. Alright, I gotta add that to my, let's see. There's a stream. Let's see here. Okay, there you go. It's pretty good. Well, I'm still on my way to Dimlows, so we gotta go north. North. West. West. North. West. North. Chasm. To the north is a great chasm stretching far to the west and east. There's a pile of wooden boards here. Chasm. Ooh, maybe I should have drew Dimlows like all the way to the corner. I don't know how you erase. Okay. I don't know if I can erase. So let's say there's a chasm. What does a chasm look like? Is that what a chasm looks like? I don't. Do you see the vision? How do you spell chasm? I think there's an H in here. Is that how you spell chasm? That looks wrong. Alright, alright. I used to be really good at spelling, you know? Alright. There's a great chasm stretching far to the west and east. West. 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 To the west, I see stairs leading down into the chasm. Here is a rickety wooden stairway leading down along the rock wall on this side. It leads deep down into the chasm to a bridge and a cave on the opposite side. Across the chasm up north, I see a red brick building. Step onto the stairs. I cautiously step onto the wood planks, which are leaning on frail supports nailed into the dirt and stone of the chasm wall. There are no guardrails. Go down. Chasms are not holes, so they're not bad. I used to be really good at spelling as a funny sentence. Oh, what the? I used to kick ass at shapes and colors. I was a gifted kid, okay? Alright? I fucking killed it in shapes and colors class. Everyone said I was really smart and pat me on the head, and now I'm a fucking failure. The bottom.
Self-lubricating. No, but I am.
I take the steps down the stairs. The chasm below me is so deep that I can barely see the bottom. The bottom of the chasm is dark, paved with fallen branches. Continue down. I was a gifted kid too. They put me in a special program and I was the absolute bottom of everyone else there. Oh. Damn. I think that makes you mid. Turns out you were mid the whole time. Makes me mid. Yeah, I was mid too. I went to a gifted program. I went to like a summer camp for gifted kids, but like I wasn't smart enough for like the real one. So I was part of like the you're not quite there yet, smart kid summer camp thing. It was weird. It was weird. This was in middle school. Oh. A few steps down, there begins a series of red marks on the wooden planks, each in a different position. Red marks? Let's avoid the red spots. I test my weight on it. The plank creaks loudly. Step on it. Oh! The wooden plank gives under my weight and snaps. The bottom of the chasm is rising up to meet me. Scream! Oh! Oh no! I could have handled that better. Let's do that again. It was humbling. Aw. Whatever. None of that shit even fucking matters. Fucking gifted kid. What a con. It's big school conning us out of our money. Let's look up. Through the trees, I see a dark cloud moving quickly towards the northwest. Go elsewhere. North. North. Go elsewhere. North. There's a chirping of birds. To the south, I see a tree with a hole in it. West. To the north is a stream flowing down to the west. North. West. Wait. Down from the north? I think I fucked up my... Oh, erase is E. Hold on. Oh, that's way better. Okay. There we go. It flows west down from the north. So let's go west. Down from the east. Flows south. Okay, so yeah. So it's like a little S. Got it. The west is a weeping tree. Let's go talk to the tree. You need help. Do I? You're bleeding. Yes, I know. I'm poisoning the water. You should cut me down. I would make a good lodge. That wouldn't fix it. Yes, it would. I'm sure there's a way. But there isn't another way. That's why I'm here, poisoning the water. So what? Why do you care what happens to me? I don't want to burden you. You won't be a burden. That's a lie. No, I'm telling the truth. I could fix this! West. West. North. 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 West. North. Chasm. West. 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 Stairs. Down the stairs. Down the stairs. Step on the red spots. I place my weight down on the next step, where it's been marked with red. It holds my weight, so I make my way carefully down the rest of the steps. I get to a series of thin wooden boards which are precariously resting on metal poles that jut out from the chasm wall. Keep going. Why do they mark it red? They should mark it green or yellow. Yellow for go this way, green for good, you can be placed here. Red bad, which is why I didn't step on the red. Welcome, Icy Softcat. Between the metal supports, the wooden boards bend under my weight. Wind begins to flood down into the chasm from the northeast. It comes in gusts and waves. Lean arm against the chasm wall. The wind stops. Keep going. Chasm's south side, right here, is a large metal door. I set a few inches into the rocky chasm wall. Behind me, there's a single wooden plank leading all the way across the opposite side of the chasm. I look in the door. The big door has gathered a layer of rust. There's a barred window, but it's too dark to see anything inside. There are 3 marks of dried red paint on the door. 3 marks of dried red paint? That's bad, right? Wasn't that the liar? Okay. That's a door, by the way. Door. There's wooden planks here. There we go. Listen. It's too windy to hear anything. Open the door. I push on the door, but it doesn't budge. Then I notice something else on the wall of the chasm beside the door. It looks like a circular plastic red button. It's covered in some kind of filthy black grime that slowly drips down and strangely smells of lemons. Press it. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Close my eyes. Okay, interesting. Let's go back to the tower. Hmm. Hmm. Alright, I'll just make it a tower. Alright, I'll make it a tower. Gotta have some, like, growth. You know, gotta have some growth. Right? There we go. Okay, got it. Ah! Thank you. South side. Shiny, pick up the key. The tower key. Thank you, Bowser. Let's go to the east side. And there's a door. Go inside. Go inside. Wasn't there like, there like, a fuse? Yeah! Got the fuses. Go back downstairs. Down. Open the door. You can move the camera in this thing. That's crazy that it's like there's a full 3D game behind the black screen. I step inside, the light is off, but in the dark you can see something big that has a black tarp over it. Switch on the light. Uncover it. A large mechanical contraption. Big black nylon wings. Look at the computer. Staying awake. We set flight at dawn. Development's cut short. Okay. Return. See, I don't know if I want to play that game. I don't know. I don't want to go to the undergoing. The room is lit by a dim bulb. Before me is a winged metal beast. It's surrounded by a big... tamper... I don't know if I want to tamper with it. I'll tamper with it. I look at what I have to repair it. Fuses? I climb onto the back of the contraption and find 2 slots. I plug in the fuses, which I found upstairs in the study room. What else? Alright, a motherboard and a speaker. Motor, lenses, power unit. Vacuum tube, a disc drive. Oh my god. The room is lit by a dim bulb. We gotta get out of here then, and we gotta find that other stuff. I think I know what I have to do. I can't just be drawing a map like this willy-nilly. I think I have to actually separate it into a grid. Alright. All right, redo. We got to redo on this. Up. Does anyone remember how many paces to the east the tower was? It was definitely a couple. Darn it. Well, we'll have to work more on the map later. To my left, I see the stairs going up. We gotta go back outside. Go around the tower. Go elsewhere. To the east, I see a cornfield. Hang on. Let's go back to the... 1, 2, 3. This is where I fell. Okay. Go elsewhere. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's... I want to mark it special. Got it. Let's go elsewhere. And there's a cornfield. East. West edge of cornfield. East. East. So we got... One, two, 1, 2. I'm bad at drawing straight lines. It's bothering me, but what am I gonna do? East. There's a big oak tree. Its gnarled roots twist through the grass like giant snakes. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Do you like my corn? East. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. Holy shit. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the east is an arched tunnel entrance through a big cobblestone wall. On the other side of the tunnel, I see buildings. It's dark in the arched tunnel. Moss and vines have taken over and creep through the cracks in the stones. Wind whistles through. There's some crude marking on the wall that says Mango Village. Ahead, I see a dirt road and houses. Mango Village. I should have made the grid way smaller. Okay, go forward. Dirt road. Nothing moves. On both sides of the road there are old run-down houses and shacks. The white house to my left has a boarded door and windows. The arch tunnel entrance is behind me. Investigate the White House. I approach the White House. There's an awful stench, the smell of something rotting. I hear the incessant buzzing of flies, but I can't see what's in there. The house is boarded up tight. Go forward. Stray papers blow in the wind. There's a blue house to my right. The front door is left wide open and it's dark inside. Investigate the blue house. I approach the blue house and look through the front door. There's a rotten, moldy smell. I see a dining table half buried in trash and a living room that is completely empty. Go forward. I walk on further. Someone slowly comes from around the corner up ahead, walking towards me with a cane. It's an old man in gray attire. Hello! Good day, wanderer, he says in a rich voice. As you can see, there's nothing to see here in Mango, but I'll show you around if you'd like. But really, nothing at all, nothing to see. How did I get here? I ask where I am. He says, Oh, don't worry, son, we're all lost here in the dark place, but I'd love to show you around. What do you mean? You're new to the dark place, aren't you? I did hear lightning not long ago. Yes. Ah, see that cloud to the northwest? He points behind me. I turn around and look over the village wall into the distant northwestern sky. Far away is a giant dark storm cloud. Even from here, I can see it writhing. Everyone falls out of the clouds, son. We don't know why, when, how, where. It just happens. Some people fall out of the cloud into unlucky places. It's best to just accept your being here. Now walk with me, or don't. Walk with him. As I come closer to him, I can better describe his features. He's a little short, with a chubby face and brown eyes. I walk beside him further into the village. My name is Sam, he looks around. Old Mango Village used to be lived in, back when I first built it. What happened? Ah, I lived in the farthest, quietest corner, with my own wife and children. It was a quaint life. Then, you may not believe it, but one day I woke up and everyone was gone, as if in the blink of an eye. What do you do now? Oh, every morning I get up and walk about my old town. Walter, thank you for the resub. Thank you. Thank you. How are you? Every morning I get up and walk about my old town, take the old walk I always took, and I believe one morning they'll all be here to greet me. Hope and believe one morning they'll all be here to greet me. At crossroads, we turn left and then right and then continue straight down the dirt road. There's some larger buildings here. Somehow it seems to get quieter as we go deeper into Mango Village. Many of those houses are boarded up, just like the White House I saw. It's been a while since I talked to someone. Why do you think they all disappeared? Why are some of these houses boarded up? No. I don't know, he says. No, there's just some things I don't know. It's been a while since I talked to someone. So it has for me as well. It's wonderful for you to visit. Really, really wonderful. There is my home. It really is at the farthest corner of the whole village. The front door of his house is already wide open. He steps inside. I can see that it is entirely empty in there, devoid of furniture or possessions. Follow him inside. I walk over to the rickety doorstep and inch myself in. It's dark in his small home, through a crack in the ceiling, though a crack in the ceiling provides enough light to see. Why are all the houses empty? I just know they're all here somewhere. My family, my people. They never left. They couldn't leave. Oh, what do you think happened? I submitted a... Whoa. They could never leave. The hunger gouged out the dream and left it hollow. I had to have had it all. I had to have it all, forever and all closer than ever. The old man clutches his stomach. I'm okay, I submitted a first draft research paper thing for my midterm review. Yo, congrats! I'll see you later, Poppy Seed. The hunger gouged out the dream and left it hollow. I had to have it all, forever and all closer than ever. You're not the first, certainly not the last. He turns around with tears in his eyes. I'll look for you on my old walk. I'm fixed in horror as the old man's grin reaches up above his eyes and stretches his face so that it starts to rip, barring blood and bones as his thin arms and legs stretch back like a grasshopper. I can't look away. Stumbling backwards out of the house, I look around at all the empty buildings. It's a trap. This whole village is a dinner plate. He is a cannibal. Run down the dirt road. I sprint down the road. It's behind me. I won't look behind me. There's a crossroads. I need to remember how I got here. We first turned left and then right. If we turned left and then right, that means we will have to turn right and then left. Straight? I've never seen this place. The farther I go, the more unfamiliar everything becomes. Fuck, I'm bad with directions. I'm even worse when I can't see. Turn left. These houses look almost completely demolished. I've never been here. Everywhere I go just takes me deeper into the maze. Straight. There begins somewhere in me a realization that I can't run forever. Sweat drips off my face. I'm becoming exhausted. Darkness begins to bleed into the edges of my vision. I begin to see a dream, a bustling, prosperous city full of fame and grandeur. Horse-drawn carriages ride through the noisy marketplace and children are playing. The dream is here somewhere, if I can just find it. In one of these dead roads, maybe in this old house. Maybe it's in here. I stumble into an empty house and collapse on the floor, blacking out from exhaustion. The hungry old man will find me before I wake. Fuck. We got Vord. Uh-oh. I think it would have been left and then right. If we turned left and then right, would we then turn left and then right, going backwards? Like, if we're here... And we turn left... And then turn right... And then we get to the house... Then that means when I'm facing this way... Oh shit, I would turn left, right? Oh fuck, I would turn left. And then I turn right. What? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. It's just like how the letter S, when turned upside down, is also the letter S. Something about that just don't sit right with me.
Why are you so squishable and shakeable?
I don't like that when you rotate the letter S, it just becomes S again. Something's fucked up about that. I don't know if I should go back to the village. Oh, I gotta find all that shit. I gotta find all that shit to repair that dragon. Alright. Same with O? No fucking way. Hold up. Hold the fucking phone. What the fuck? Okay, okay, north? That's one. Hole tree. One of the old trees that has a large hole that lets me see straight through it. We will keep walking. North. One, two, three. One, two, three. Flows west down from the east. I don't want to draw fish. I don't want to draw fish. That's a little too misleading. Let's just do the universal water symbol. Okay, got it. North. To the east is a steep, rocky slope upward. Okay. Fuck, that's the most fucked up line I've ever drawn in my whole life. That's not the east. I'm bad at this. Ugh. Oh. Fuck. Eh. Eh. A steep, rocky slope. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know. How do you draw a rocky slope? Looks like a skate park. Okay, well, whatever. I'm just mapping out my surroundings here. North. North. A great chasm. So that's 2 norths. And then there's another chasm here.
bring back text-based Chester.
I don't know how to draw a chasm. That's a cat. That's our symbol for chasm, okay? There we go. Thank you, Genoblast. Thank you for the resub. There's a great chasm stretching far to the east and west. Okay, so so we've reached the northmost. Maybe I should have drawn it like this. The How do you do cursive again? Great. Fuck. Chasm. They don't teach you this shit in school anymore. I think this is... I don't know how to do the T, actually. Okay. Okay, alright. Alright, let's go west. West. 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Seven. A pile of wooden boards. Boards. West. 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 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's stairs. That looks like stairs, right? Oh, hang on. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. To the west, I see stairs. Oh, fuck. Alright, hang on. To the west, I see stairs. Leading into the chasm. There we go. To the west. I see a red brick building. Whoa! Kiriko Kimono, thank you so much. Thank you for the 30 biddies. See a red brick building. That's what a building looks like. Last time I died and I couldn't open the door, so I don't actually know what to do. Right? What happened? Metal poles. Keep going. Wind begins to flood down into the chasm. Lean against the wind. Oh! I wanna go. I wanna leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Okay, let's go south. 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, hang on, there's stuff to the west? There's a dock to the west. Oh, I'm all out of space. To the south is a rickety old wooden dock running out into the center of the murky lake. There's a tin bucket at the end of the dock. The tin bucket at the end of the dock. There's a bucket. You see something shiny inside. It's a key. I take the lake shed key. I hear bubbles in the water to the west. Examine. I hear something under the water. Listen, that ain't none of my business. I stand back as something emerges from the water. It's a big bronze empty diving helmet with round barred windows on the front and sides. Stand back. I jump back as black gloved hands reach out and grab onto the dock. The whole thing climbs out of the water into the dock, onto the dock to the south. It looks like a decrepit antique diving suit covered in barnacles and rust. I don't see anyone inside. Stay back. The rusty diving suit takes 2 steps down the dock closer to me. It's making weird noises. Pull out my empty pistol. I aim my pistol at it. The diving suit doesn't move. Back away slowly. Stare at it? Keep staring? 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 Okay, leave. I leave the dock. The diving suit is still standing there. To the west is a small wooden shed. Okay. I've already lost track of where I am. To the west? It's a wooden shed. There's a door here. To the south is a murky lake. Listen. Ooh. Knock? Listen. Open the door. Open it. I open the door. There's a gigantic machine and cords running all over the floor. And a man. His back is turned towards me. He notices the light and covers his face. Ah, no, please! Just give me more time! Who are you? Why do you want to know? What, you aren't here to wreck me? Why are you here? Whatever. Please close the door and lock it. Shut the door and lock it. I close the door behind me and lock it. The two of us are alone in the shed. The man goes back to fumbling with the big machine. It looks like a giant black fridge covered in knobs and dials with big pipes and wheels like a steam engine. There's also an open panel with cords dangling out. It looms over him. What are you doing? He seems startled by my words, as if he'd already forgotten I exist. The machine is dying, he says. What does it do? It keeps me alive, that's what it does. Why? He looks around and he turns around and looks past me to the door. They'll come take me. They can't find out it's useless or they'll take me. Where will they take you? They'll take me into Dimlows. What is Dimlows? You must be new here. Dimlows Forest, the lost forest, the place where the trees align. Endless wandering, endless wandering. Why would they take you to Dimlows? They say they want to help me. They just want to make me useful, he says. But I know I'll end up in Dimlows. I can help. Can you stay here, he says, just for a little while longer? Then there's a pounding at the door. The man whimpers. Hide in the back of the shed. I run off to the far corner of the shed and watch. The door is right behind him. I can see it bending in. He turns back to the machine as if to return to work, but his hands are down by his sides. As the door keeps rattling, he finally slides down to the floor. It's hopeless. Endless wandering, endless wandering. Don't say anything. The door flies open across from me. He doesn't move or make a sound. Look. A dark, cold mist floods in through the door, filling the shed and making me shiver. Then, just as quickly, the mist fades away. The man is gone. There's no one else here. It's quiet. Oh! A fire bursts out of the machine and streaks out through the door like a firework. Bright embers glide down to the floor where it was. I step out of the shed. A blinding light reflects off the lake and something soars above it. I hear it like a hawk. It leaves a trail of embers that fizzle out into the water. Then it zooms between the trees and to the south side, leading behind a path of fire which remains. Out to the south? The door has been busted off its hinges. South, across the lake, I see a burnt path leading somewhere through the tree line. To the south is a murky lake. I see a dock to the east. East. To the south is a rickety old wooden dock running out into the center of the murky lake. There's nothing standing on the dock. To the west is a small wooden shed. I don't think I need to go back on the dock. I can't walk through the lake, right? Like, I'm not a bird. Okay, so if I'm at the dock, then that means I'm back on my map. So that means I need to go east again. East. 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 2. 1. 2. Okay. Let's go south. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. To the south, a river flows into the lake from the east. Okay. Keep going south. To the north, a river flows. Okay, south. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3. And purple flowers. 2, 3. The grass is scorched in a path leading to the east. Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Scorched grass. 1, 2, 3. Hang on. Okay. There's just no more scorched grass? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I really should have drawn my grid smaller. Jesus fucking Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two. One, two. Welcome, welcome, small sleepy beans. 1, 2, 3. Leading far to the south. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. It's a narrow asphalt road leading west. To the east, the road ends abruptly. So there's a road here? Okay. I just want to mark the end of the road. There's nothing here. The road splits to the west, east, and south. That's what a road looks like, right? How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm just playing this game, trying to make sense of where I am directionally. West. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. There's a tall building here. Okay. To the west is a tall and narrow building with many windows. A narrow asphalt road leads into its tiny parking lot from the trees to the east. Okay, my bad. I drew it a little bit, Okay, hang on. Sorry, I keep pressing the wrong button. Like an office building. It's a parking lot. That's what a parking lot looks like. There we go. Tall building. Maybe 12 stories high, made of sleek gray paneled walls. Ahead is a revolving door. Look closer. Strangely, only some floors have windows. I noticed the outline of what might be a door up on the wall on the first floor, painted the same gray as the rest of the wall. Go inside. I enter through the revolving door to the lobby. There's a washed out brown tile floor and a surprisingly low ceiling. At the far corner of the lobby is an elevator and a reception desk to the right of it. Go to the reception desk. I step up to the fancy marble-top desk. There doesn't seem to be anyone here. On the desk are neatly organized papers and a tiny brass bell dinger. Behind the desk, I notice a boom mic sticking out of the wall, nearly hidden by a file cabinet. Look at the papers. I take a stack of papers and flip through it. Most of the pages are full of financing and legal jargon. Between the papers, I find a small green note. Read the note. Have the staff found a way to deal with the outbreak on floor 8? I've gotten word there's been a small case at the Northwest Station. The sooner the better, Andrew. Ding the bell. Ding the bell. Oh! Back behind the counter, a door opens and a lady walks quickly to the desk. She's wearing a gray suit that almost lets her blend in with the walls. Is there anything you need? We do all kinds of great services here. What is this place? The dark place or this establishment? The building. This is a multi-purpose building, which is also an inn. If you're here for a stay on floor 7, all our rooms are currently booked, sorry. Can I ask about a floor? What floor would you like to know about? Floor 1. That's our own staff's offices. Floor 2. I'm not allowed to give away private information about our clients. Then she quickly mouths something at me while shaking her head, but I can't quite read her lips. You fucker. Ask about another floor. 3. What floor 3, she says. Floor 4? That floor is a sleep clinic. Floor 5? I believe that floor belongs to a security organization. Go to the elevator. Above the tall, gold-plated doors is an old-fashioned dial currently pointing to floor 7. There's a red square button to the left of the doors. Go to the elevator. I press the button. The elevator's dial slowly turns all the way to the left, and the doors slide open, revealing the carpeted interior and polished wood framing of the walls. Go inside. I step inside the elevator and turn around to face the doors. There's 12 buttons. To my right is a large mirror that spans the length of the wall. To my left, I see a tiny, dark hole. Don't look at the hole. Don't look at the hole. Don't look at the hole. Press the button. Floor 8. I want to see what the situation is. Give me 1 second. Hang on. Okay. Floor 8. The elevator lurches downward slightly and then stops. That didn't seem to work. 7. Oh, that didn't seem to work either. Oof. Ooh. The elevator doors slide open. From the elevator, I can see a wall of cubicles. It's dark in the first floor. The only light shines in from the many windows. Oh, wait, don't look at the hole. Leave the elevator. I step out of the elevator onto the first floor. It's a hallway full of office cubicles. Go left. In all the cubicles, the computer screens have been smashed in. There's glass all over the floor. At this end of the hall, there's a steel door. There's also a note taped to one of the computers. Read the note. A scrap of notebook paper is taped to the side of the computer. It looks like a conversation between two people that was passed back and forth. Can you get these lights back on? I was the one who cleaned up. Of course, that's why you did that. I'll go to floor 6, but you have to tell me what you saw in the old mansion. There's nothing under the dining table. I told you already. I saw nothing. There's your answer. If you won't tell me, I won't go up to fix the power. Does it scare you that much? Well, I'm going back to the old mansion to see it myself. Don't touch anything on the dining table without gloves. Not even plates or spoons or keys. They sense your fingerprints. Don't touch anything.
I'm just so addicted to smacking rocks with a pickaxe.
Table. Even the keys. Okay. Now, what on earth are you saying? There doesn't seem to be a response. At the end of the hall, there's a steel door. Go to the door. Listen. Open. It's locked, but there's no keyhole. Return to the elevator. Let's try going right. I go right down the hall. At the very end, there's one computer that looks like it hasn't been destroyed. Turn on the computer. I reach behind the back of the computer tower and switch it on, but it doesn't come to life. Let's go to floor 6. The elevator lurches downwards slightly and then stops. That didn't work. Darn it. 5? No. Maybe I gotta go one floor at a time, upturned style. Oh, it's like the upturned elevators that only go one floor at a time. I press the button to go to the second floor. The elevator door slides shut. The elevator doors slide open. I'm on the second floor. It looks like a bedroom. I see a bunk bed and a big spinning ceiling fan. Leave the elevator. I step out of the elevator onto the blue carpet of the second floor. It seems like the entire second floor is just a small, colorful bedroom. There's a bunk bed in the right corner, and in the left corner is a pillow fort. I see a light switch on the right wall, beside the bunk bed. Go to the light switch. The ceiling fan whirs over the center of the room. Flip. The light goes out as the ceiling fan slowly stops spinning. It's dark. The only light comes from the elevator. Listen. I hear chewing under the bunk bed. Turn the light on. Okay. Look around. Look at the bunk bed. It's a neatly made wooden bunk bed with several layers of blankets. I'm almost tall enough to see over the top bunk, but not quite. Do I look under the bed? There's someone chewing down there. I feel like if I was eating down there, I wouldn't want to be looked at, you know what I mean? What if they're naked? Make eye contact? No, I'm not looking under the bed. I'm not doing it. It's gonna kill me. Climb up to the top bunk. I climb a few steps on the ladder to see the top bunk. It's the same as the bottom bunk. Look elsewhere. Look at the pillow fort. It's a small pillow fort built on the corner of the room, made of a few couch cushions and a blanket. The entrance is covered with pillows. I can't see inside. Hello? There's no answer. Move the pillows. I move the pillows out of the way. Inside the pillow fort, there's just a bucket of red paint with no lid. Pick up the bucket. I try to take the paint bucket, but I find it's been fastened to the floor somehow. No matter how hard I pull, the bucket remains in place. Reach into the bucket. I stick my hand into the red bucket. I feel around at the bottom and find an object. I pull it out. It's a big brass key. Nice. There's a bunk bed on the right corner, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm getting the hell out of here. Everything here wants to kill me, mind you. Let's go to floor 3. I press the button to go to the third floor. The elevator doors slide shut.